Hang up.
Hey, it's Michael. I thought I'd call you to make sure that you knew that I was okay. I gotta tell you something. It's not really necessary for me to actually have sex. I'm kind of doing it, or did it as a lesson, an object lesson. I didn't like being accused of cheating on somebody. And I didn't like the notion that she was on the internet telling people that I was having an affair with her. And like people were knowing and talking and thinking about me having sex with you, and I hadn't. So I did something about it. I didn't do it to make her jealous. Apparently, and various other things have happened since then. I'm really happy about it. I'm glad you're my friend. I don't know how to help you enjoy your participation in this. I'm not sure what you got going on. Right? I wasn't sure before. Now I'm really not sure. I get that it's kind of awkward. If there's anything I can do to help that isn't sex, you're welcome to ask. Apparently, you're kind of afraid of something. Remember when we were on the phone, and then all of a sudden the call got disconnected, and then I got somebody from calling me, and then somebody from calling you. And anyway, things have changed a little bit since then. Since it seems like somebody was threatening you or something, or 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 I don't know, but there's people who are really worried and concerned. Now I don't know what worried and concerned, but I know this: that woman implied that I would hide having sex with you. I am so proud of having sex with you. I love having been your lover. I love being your friend. I like being your friend and not having to be your lover. I like spending time with you and getting to talk to you. Before I couldn't do that. Now I can. And she thought that there was no way that could happen. Well, fuck her. Well, no, not really. Anyway, you can call back or not. I think it's cute that you're scared of me. And then your dad yelling at me. That's the best thing ever. Oh, come on. Okay, dude, yeah, yell at me on your front lawn. Like I care. Anyway, I was confused by what you said about waiting until your parents are dead to have sex. But now I get it. Yeah, that'd be a lot easier. And you can call me back or not. I don't know what you got going on that makes you afraid to return calls. And then I don't know who's blocking your calls, but they're fucking stupid. Hello, call screeners? You should talk to me.
3, 2, 1, ignition.
Bitch, baby.
Now let's just power for real.
Hi, this is Jack Sparrow. All right, this is real exciting. Real exciting. Somebody called from Discord, and they imagined that they were in a position where I was going to be excited to hear from them. Ordinarily, hi, this is Jack. I'm a star. Ordinarily, I would be kind of excited to have anybody call in. However, I've been getting shitloads of messages from various sources ever since I went viral again. I don't know exactly what happened. Somebody claimed that I was on a stream where they had 60,000 people. I didn't feel it, but then again, my heart has been torn apart and rent asunder and removed of any capacity to experience human emotion. Thanks. But that's okay. I can fake it. I've been a human for quite a while. I know how we're supposed to behave, and then I remember what the person I used to be wanted. He really did want a hug. And in the future, I'm sure I'm going to want a hug. I love to cuddle and shit. Right now, fuck you all, fuckers. Okay. Upshot of this is this. I went over to Discord and found out why I was getting multiple calls from Discord at the same time. It was because somebody who could hear me had decided that it was time to jump in. And unlike Il Papa, the Pope does not use Discord with me, okay? But some people do use Discord. They think it's a good idea. And then they're used to being a big deal. Who's that? Fuck all of them. I don't care about some people at all right now. I mean, I do care about them in general and even in specific, But until some people like go to sleep for longer than 10 minutes and then wake up and take a shower and then think about their lives and what they've done, some of those people I'm not going to want to talk to, and then they're not going to fucking remember me. But there are a few people who have been misled and have been, I don't want to say hypnotized. I'm going to say hypnotized into believing that I'm something that I'm not. And boy, are they fucking embarrassed right now. Some of them. I don't know. And speaking of being embarrassed, I spent some small amount of time on Telegram today. Hi, hello. And then those people are on Discord a lot, but they're not on Discord in the channel, the other channel. I don't want to say which one. I don't want to say Osterman Weekend. I don't want to say Square Cow Fun Bar. I don't want to say anything too much because I'm planning on publishing again one day. And if I say the wrong thing that doesn't hold up well, I'll pay for it down the road. And that's the world some people live in now. Hang on a second. Thanks. Yeah, they were concerned about a number of things. And thankfully, they while having been right to be concerned, they're tremendously grateful that I'm not carrying a grudge against a small, select niche group of pranksters. I don't want to say jesters because they don't have those anymore, but they, I'll settle down. They fuck things up big time for everybody on the planet many times over. And then they thought that would be a good idea to do to me multiple times. It really wasn't. Okay. But I'm not pissed off about it. Oh, I could tell you stories. There's this woman. She is so mad at me. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's like, I'm never oh, fuck. I don't want to make her mad at all. And then, well, I mean, I could have told her, but instead I let her go with the police. So I'm sure she had a great time since she called them. You know, homie, don't play. I don't fucking homie. Excuse me, Koozie. I don't feel like being known as the paladin who called for help once. I'm down with having never called the police directly for help. I've called the police to report things. Hey, that guy over there, he looks like he just got maced. I'm across the street, and I figured somebody would have called, but wow, look at, they're beating the shit out of him. Did somebody call? Oh, you know already? Okay, thanks, 911 operator. Yeah, I'll chat with you later. No, I can't do Coward Cosell right now. I know you're at work. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's a good one. I guess he deserved it. Pow. Okay, that was one of my 911 calls. And then I don't need help. I don't need the kind of help that would come when I called 911. Ever since I did call 911 and I tried to report the theft of a vehicle that ostensibly I've been told $29,000 had been paid for. Turns out the whole thing was more complicated than that. And the person who picked up the phone wasn't 911 dispatch. It was some hard-working gentleman who wasn't allowed to, and I'm sure he wasn't allowed to say, "Oh, hey, Jack, I never get to talk to you because I'm, working and we'll be working for the rest of your life at this rate, kid." And no, just shut, don't, you're not going to, never mind. I can't tell you, but call back tomorrow, click. Yeah, that guy was answering the phone for 911. Now, that's not appropriate. Although I'm sure that person did the best job they thought they needed to do. And they did, right? Like I instantly got the message. It's amazing how authority can get through to Jackstar. When you have authority and you need to talk to me, the message tends to get through. Little thuggy piggy bitches who think they have authority over me, they fucking don't. Just so you know, if you're having difficulty getting me to do something, it might be because you're not allowed to fucking boss me around. Sir. All right. Just throwing it out there. Now, the reason why this is important is because I was just talking to some people, and then I did that on Telegram, and I switched over to Discord because while I was talking to people on Telegram, people from Discord tried to get me to come over to the Apple side or whatever, right? And unlike many of you, I have my soul. I'm still on the planet I was born on, I think, unless if they're really teleporting me around. That's so awesome. Fucking God, I love America. Bleeding the universe in the developments and innovations in teleport technology. That's exactly what Battlefield Earth was supposed to be about. And then I don't know what the fuck the name of that movie. Okay, back to what I was talking about. I'm on Discord and I left a message for somebody. And the message was the general chat for the place where nobody hangs out there because they're all over on the other one. It has different features. And they both do. I don't want to rag on the Discord on the Discord platform at all. Otherwise they'll send 15 armed white men to show me how to find out what love is, and they want me to learn from them. Instead, I'm going to mention that they just don't use the Discord there for that because I chose to like Telegram more. And a lot of them are there because of me. You can give me a round of applause if you want. I don't need to hear it, but yeah, I did a good thing. Trust me, I did a great thing, and the Pope thinks so too. So fuck you. Now, I left a message on this Discord thing, and there wasn't anybody in the channel except somebody who's female, I think, and a woman for sure. And I definitely admire that person. I think. Well, they're not real fond of me. I can see why, because they blame me for most of humanity's ills. I don't blame them. I'm currently the world champion in fucking doing shit to you people, because you suck. And then there's Luis and Louis. Louis and Louis and Louis. Do you know how to spell those names? Because I do, but that's just mostly because I said them. Here's a hint. None of them are Lewis and Clark. That person used to be, and probably still is, like hella pissed at me. And unbeknownst to me, I didn't realize that one of these people operating under this rubric, not Kubrick, rubric, one of these people is somebody who got their kids taken away because of something. And not because I had anything to do with it. I didn't have shit all to do with it. Not at all. They sound kind of like somebody. But anyway, they lost their whole goddamn family. And the reason they think may or may not have anything to do with me, but they do see me behaving in a way that they think is what they used to do, and they want to know why they got busted and lost their whole family, and why I am being such a pain in the ass, and what is it about me that makes me so much better? It's like a lot of drug envy, right? Which I did anticipate, and so I do have a plan to deal with that. I did not realize how far up the chain it would go. Like I get it. Y'all want to get stoned with me, or you all want to do whatever. I get it, and you don't think that I should be allowed to. Well, lucky for you, I'm in the United States of America. So why don't you just run away to fucking communist China, you dumb motherfuckers, and then you can fucking complain all you want. I'm not doing what I want to do either, but at least what I'm doing is helping the, greater society at large. And if you're not aware of that, well, I just told you. And then if you want to disagree with me, have you considered the benefits of sucking my dick first? You never know. You might get something out of it. Now, over here on the Discord, I left the following message. I'm going to play it for you, because obviously I'm feeling kind of fucking salty.
Steps or some shit, but all the women who are incredibly disappointed because somebody fucking fucked them over last week or year or whatever the fuck, all these fucking douchebags did. All they did was just fucking piss off a whole bunch of women. Nice job, Game Mafia. So luckily, I'll be able to help because I'm actually pretty fond of the person who's in the current number one spot, but she's not gonna get nothing. And then number two, I'm not sure where Bay is on the list, but a bunch of fucking asshole fraternity pranksters have been trying to get rid of my girlfriend. They don't know who she is, but that's okay. They've just isolated me in a fucking freezer box, and they've kept every eligible woman away for the last fucking 50 parsecs. Nice try. What is a blooker?
Okay. I left that message, and that's 1 minute and 5 seconds long. And then I accidentally bumped up against the button, and I sent a 1 second message. I'll play that. Play the 1 second message.
You're all kind of lucky that there's room for 139 mistakes before the world comes to an end.
Suddenly it's not a 1 second message anymore. Now it's suddenly a 50 second message. 50.
Because somebody fucking fucked them over last week or year or whatever the fuck. All these fucking douchebags did. All they did was just fucking piss off a whole bunch of women.
And me. I don't think I count as a woman. I'm a Jack Star. I don't think that I need to be too clear on how many times this happened. Let's see. This one says 6 seconds.
You're all kind of lucky that there's room for 139 mistakes before the world comes to an end.
Now it says 50 seconds again. So the same message got broadcast 3 times. Once at 1 minute and 5 seconds, subsequently for 50 seconds. So 15 seconds, somewhere gone. I'm not sure exactly where. And then after that, we have a message almost immediately from Sad Sam. Somebody named something. And 2 minutes later, they sent 3 question marks. Yeah, I could see why it was confusing too. If they were, sitting by the phone or the computer looking at their fucking Discord chat program, their platform, and they were wondering, wow, why is this person who I don't recognize sending messages to this chat channel? Because the answer is because I'm a genius, right? And the reason why it's repeating, I don't know. Let's see if we can figure it out together. What do you think? Is this Mazatlan or is this Xanadu? Oh, 51.
You're all kind of lucky that there's room for 139 mistakes before.
Yeah. So the reason why I gave birth, they think, I didn't really give birth precise. Not birth so much as provide for transport. And the pond outside is broken. People used to travel by way of frog or ferry, toadstool, or stork. Now, I know you don't believe that people turn into frogs and then wait for a princess to come kiss them. However, they do, in fact, do that in some cultures on some worlds, and currently this house is no longer able to accept those kind of visitors, which is fine. I'm embarrassed by the state of my planet and my society. My fucking kitchen looks like a goddamn paradise compared to my fucking political system. Plate, come on, stupid thing.
You're all kind of lucky that there's room for 139 mistakes before the world comes to an end. Because before there was only like...
Okay, I'm curious myself. I'm going to have to download these. I'm going to have to put these into it. I'm going to have to put these into a spectrum analyzer and check the eigenvalue. I'm not even kidding. And find out why the first one was 105, why the first one was 65 seconds long. And the subsequent rebroadcast is of my own goddamn voice. 2, 3, 4. I say one thing and it goes out 4 places. Number 1, cool. Number 2, who the fuck did that? Who? Number 3, when? Jesus Christ, how long has this been going on? Number 4, who else is doing this? And number 5, if you've ever considered impersonating Michael Kuzi, you're a wise and brilliant individual, because I'm obviously a genius. Except for one guy who considered it and then rejected the idea and thought it'd be a better idea to sell his soul to Satan instead, and then locked himself into a cycle of eternal bondage with a woman that doesn't want to be with him. And, well, the last time I saw him, she looked like a smacked up Adderall junkie who was following him around on an invisible leash, and he was grinning like a fucking sailor fucking with 2 days leave and a whole bunch of money in his pocket, acting like he was bossing and really impressing me. Like, no. Like, if that dude has that woman under lock and key and he's showing her off, number 1, not the first time I've seen them. Number 2, dude, you don't look like what you think you look like. Number 3, that's not actually who you're thinking of. That person is laughing at you. You've been misled, and then you think you're doing that, but instead you're doing it to somebody else. And then the evil person who did that to the other evil person, that's you. She did that to punish somebody who needed to be punished, and then I don't need to be punished. But I'll tell you what, I would rather have been able to have dated that girl instead of watching her slowly turn into a smacked out heroin addict under apparently domination control of Shrek Part 5. Oh, dude must be like, I don't know, something, but he's like a caricature of a real person. He's not the real person, or if he is, false Christianity is a bad idea. Kids, don't do it. What this all means for myself is that I suspect that somebody is being punished in a way that some people deserve to be, because some people did a bad thing. And unlike Fritz Springmeier, who famously got tortured by the cops because they caught up to him and they said, "Dude, what are you doing?" And they fucked him over good. The trouble is, he didn't quite do what they thought he did, but he might have done something worse. But anyway, they fucked him over, and then he was in prison for like a while, and then he came out, and then he was able to publish his little book. Okay, I didn't want that to happen to me. So I set out by not being that kind of guy. I don't know what he did wrong, but I'm guessing that going out into the world and allowing yourself to be hooked up with the name Fritz Springmeier would have done it. I guess it was a pseudonym for some asshole. Anyway, he joined a bunch of secret societies and made promises that he wouldn't tell their secrets, and then fucking did and tried to profit off of it. What a dick. Okay, I've been suspected of doing that, but I have not, nor would I want to, and certainly people have tried to blame me for that. However, I'm not doing my podcast for money. I'm not dodging taxes. I just don't have any income. And fuck you. I already paid money on that. I'm not avoiding an inquiry. Hi guys, come and talk to me. They do. I did pay my taxes. Perhaps I haven't filed, or I did file and didn't pay yet, or something happened that involved other people impersonating me and trying to get me in trouble. And thankfully, the IRS is really not at all adverse to cooperating with the taxpayer, unless that taxpayer is a total asshole who traffics women and then fucking profits off their goddamn suffering and then, gets away with it and then fucking takes his prize trophy down. I mean, like, I love her, yeah, but still, that's the future where she's on smack. Fucking, that's like Dark Phoenix time. I don't need to deal with that kind of issue. Thankfully, I have people for that. And I'm not that kind of person. And the IRS knows this. I have told everybody everything that I'm doing for the last 26 years anytime anybody asks politely. That includes feds. I don't have one of those don't talk to feds policies, which can really bite you in the ass when it turns out that a bunch of feds are kind of nice. They really are, especially the ones that'll kill you just as soon as fucking deal with your bullshit for 1 minute longer. Because little thing about being a fed, you get privy to some secrets, obviously, like how to get a stable paycheck for life and never have to scrounge around for $1 again in your entire existence, just like those fucking Jews. And then you learn eventually over time how not to feel guilty about that. It's because feds do good work, and the bad ones that people say, don't ever talk to feds. Well, you know why? Because you tend to need a lawyer if you're stupid enough to go into a life of crime. I'm not in a life of crime, okay? Except one has grown up all around me in this comically twisted, fucked off universe I'm in. Hi, I'm Jack Michelson. I will get a lawyer if I had a need for one, and come in 3 days' time, maybe I do need a lawyer. I don't know how many divorces do I need? I don't think I'm married. And then where's Grapefruit? Okay, well actually I don't know where she is exactly, but I don't need to see her anytime soon. The court will decide. It's fine. I can see kind of why the court does it that way. And then I need to remind everybody, none of you people know who Grapefruit or Bay are. You don't know. You think you know. You don't know. Yeah. Here's one reason. I don't know which is which. They swap off. For another, one of them is changing your mind right now, and another one will never change your mind. She's done for a while. That's fine. I don't want to have to fucking never talk to her again. Fucking Christ! What? Okay, so you were 5 years. Okay, now you're done. You never talk to her again. We're gonna take her away to planet Pluto, and then by way of Altar 7, we're gonna teleport her away, and you'll never see her again. Now we got your planet. That's the Ferengi wedding march. No, it's not fucking happening this time. That's for goddamn sure. And then I didn't have any problem having a calm, comfortable conversation with that woman and saying, oh, well, okay, we're going to break up. And then sure, you can stay. Sure, you can live here. That's fine. You're not going to turn it into a whatever, but whatever. But some of the police that were trying to steal this house were completely unaware of the ongoing thing that was happening here, as was designed to have happened by certain people who thought it'd be a real funny practical joke to run a train on somebody in Oklahoma. Yeah, and then film it. Right? Is that what you did? God, I've not seen the film. I don't want to, but whatever film a certain person has seen, along with another person and another person and another person who Grapefruit or Bay may or may not know of. Fuck, if they've seen it, I want to see it too. And then I don't necessarily have to have the rights to my arrest footage, but I want to fucking see it before you start selling it on Mars. And then, did you already leak it? Like, what the fuck? Where's my Kardashian moment, motherfucker? Some people have been doing some bad things, and by bad I mean to say hella illegal. And not only that, but I haven't been profiting off of either legal or illegal things. I haven't been profiting, period. I'm like 90K in the hole in this whole fucking endeavor. Worth it. But nevertheless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue. It's obviously a little bit of a rambunctious schoolboy prank gone way too far. Do you know when the telephone was first invented? Alexander Graham Bell. Yeah, it's a bullshit story. But when they claimed that they first invented the telephone, they introduced it to the public, and they said, "We just invented this." Yeah, right. They had a problem with getting telephone operators to be on the job when they needed them, right? Because they found that if they hired a mix of people, invariably the time spent by the female telephone operators became more and more increasingly taken up by people calling into the telephone operating company switchboard and saying, "Hey, somebody just did blah, 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 blah." And they'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Tell me more." And they'd be horrified when they found out that it was, we traced the call. It's coming to the boys' lavatory in your second floor building at the fucking switchboard headquarters, because all the men would inevitably get infected by some sort of mind virus that makes them think that it's okay to fucking abuse women. It's called being a man. It kind of fades away when a male grows up. But some of these little fucking boys, they never fucking grow up at all. Oh, I don't want to list the names off, but I'm sure you know who I mean. And then a lot of men will find themselves in their dotage starting around 38, 39, as soon as they realize that they've passed their peak and they missed out. A lot of men will just lose their shit and start wanting to be serial prank call people. Right? Prank calls used to be all the rage. It comes and goes in waves. The crank yankers, remember when that was a big deal? Remember Adam Carolla doing that thing? Remember Dateline? Okay, so Adam Carolla. I respect the man, not a fan. Jimmy Kimmel, respect the man, kind of a fan, more so, but still they're both lower than Helen Mirren, for example. And if I wanted to fucking have a telephone company, I wouldn't fucking hire Adam Carolla or Jimmy Kimmel or Helen Mirren, because she can answer a phone for me. Fuck working for a company. Oh my God, she can do it for free. Those two boys would never ever get near the switchboard on a planet, on a starship, in a international business conglomerate. I mean, no fucking way I'm gonna have a bunch of dudes answering the fucking phones for my fucking company ever, because I know what happens. They get resentful and they start making jokes, and then pretty soon they're doing shit that you wouldn't believe is possible with current technology. This fucking Discord thing, how the fuck did this fucking shit happen? I don't know.
You're all kind of lucky that there's room for 139 mistakes before the world comes to an end.
Yeah, so this is what used to happen for my entire life. I'd meet somebody who was nice, and then she would disappear and be replaced by nothingness or some fucking pain in the ass, screaming asshole bitch. I wonder how that happened. Well, if you ask fucking stone cold diehard battle axes like fucking Beulah, like some women had me pegged wrong, didn't you? It's not me who gets brainwashed, okay? And then I don't brainwash people. I'm just myself, and then people are inspired. I'm not going to extol my virtues for very long, but I will say that I am fundamentally opposed to violence against women or abusive behavior towards women in public or even in private. And when I say abusive, I mean a lot of things. Okay. Then there's some sort of culture of, they call it toxic masculinity, but it's really toxic feminism, because men who are assholes in public, that's a self-solving problem. For example, this one guy, I don't even know if he's real. I can't believe he's not. Like, is that a hologram, or like what the fuck? Is he in a fucking skin suit or what? Holy shit! Last time I saw him, he was being pretty vile. However, they're allowed to do that, right? Remember Men in Black? The people like visit from other planets, and they got like diplomatic immunity. Okay, so I'm not the kind of paladin who walks around and sees injustice and then punches them in the face and takes their girl and then rewrites their brain with some crystal I have on me and then convinces them that everything's fine, and then it's not, because then the next morning they die because they're only supposed to be here for a day. That's never happened to me, but I can see how it would, right? This planet does have people visiting. It does have a tourist designation for certain extraterrestrial species. I don't know fucking which ones. I'm not that kind of boy, but it obviously does happen. And I'm not officially that kind of ambassador, but I would like to be in the future somebody who's called when somebody needs help, when they're from another planet and they can't figure out why this boy won't stop stalking them. And the reason why is because, number one, she gave him your phone number and didn't tell him to stop, right? And then number two, doesn't know that she doesn't have a vagina. Some men don't really care about the vagina. They just care about anything warm an ear would do, right? And then some visitors from other planets, they're not here very long, but they're here long enough to get raped and fucked with, which I guess is part of the thrill of visiting a planet like Earth. I don't have any personal information on this knowledge, but I do know that there are definitely people who don't want to get fucked with, that want to be able to visit Earth, and employ a great deal of clandestine and covert means to do so safely and successfully. And what they've done in the past slightly doesn't work anymore. Apparently something to do with getting volunteers from convents to pay tribute when somebody fucks up big time and does something like what happened to me. I didn't understand why a person came back from the trip that Grapefruit went on and said, "You forced me to go." Like, shit, bitch, I haven't seen you my whole life. Actually, that wasn't true. But the person who came back wasn't the person that left. And then the person that left went early and jumped into a cab after being freaked out that somebody was telling her something about Google Analytics. Like, I don't know who the fuck was on the phone, but thankfully there were eyewitnesses and video footage that show me clearly being confused and kind of bemusedly watching this. Who I see now was obviously under some sort of gas or ensorceral, or had been threatened with. I don't know. She was threatened with something, but somebody made her leave early, and it was foreign nationals because she got into a cab driven by a robotic Ethiopian. And as much as I love Ethiopia and robots, had I been in a different state of mind, I would not have let her gone early. And then why she had to leave early? She didn't have to leave early. She had told me to stick around and fucking drive her there. And so that's why I was there. Had I not been asked to do that, I wouldn't have been there at all. And instead, I dipped out. I came back. I couldn't handle her fucking conversation I overheard. She was trying to piss me off. It made me nauseous instead. So I left, and then she didn't follow, and she didn't call, and she behaved in a strange way. And when I got back, I guess they misinterpreted the telemetry data because somebody thought it was vitally important that she get out of there as soon as possible. And however they did convince her to do that, instead of getting a ride to the airport from me, she jumped into a taxi cab and went I don't know where. That's an important part of somebody's story because basically everything that happened on that business trip was cool, as far as I know, except there was more than one person, there was more than one ticket, there was more than one flight, and there was more than one person who went to various places, right? And then how she ended up going to how she ended up going to California for a fishing trip. Like, wait, what? Okay, so it probably wasn't. Anyway, things got progressively stranger and stranger, and rather than anybody fucking telling me what the fuck, they just figured, oh, we'll just blame him later. No, you fucking won't, you fucking cock-gurgling fucking jester cunts. Yeah, no. Koozies, not taking the fall for your bullshit. That would be great, wouldn't it? However, it's number one, somebody would be sad. Number two, we've already been sad. Number three, it didn't work. Number four, it's unlawful. And number five, fuck, they already got him. They already cut him a deal, and then he already got released, and then did it again, and then he was incinerated and turned into ash on 3 planes of existence. And they still have to deal with him. So you might not want to fucking give up me since I'm a goddamn U.S. citizen and I'm not really dead. No, and I'm not an asshole. No, you want to see asshole fucking. Some of these cockknockers, they're fucking dredging up from I don't know where. Oh, and in case you're wondering why I'm still talking about this over and over. Okay, well, it keeps coming up. My whole fucking life is topsy-turvy, and the last 3 years, no, longer than that, last 12 years, it's been kind of a shit show for reasons which, up to and including tactical nuclear bombardment.
If I had my way.
Ivy. Yeah. Who we got? Humanity, some of your methodology isn't working for detective agencies. And I'm happy to help address that, given that whoever called me a pedophile 25 years ago was way fucking wrong to do so, as well as to think that I ever would be. No, I like women. Women. I will never be gay as long as gay.
If I had my way.
Now, there we go. Now here comes it says posted a story, and it says now. The definition of gay apparently is you hate the people who have sex with your other people.
If I had my way.
Wow. All right, stay with me. So all the gay men hate women and all the gay women hate men? Like, no gay ever.
Kiss one.
Maybe I'm bi. Maybe. Bye.
Burn this whole building down.
The Shirley Manson Love Fest continues.
Welcome to class, son. Why? Kiss 101. Welcome to class, son. Why?
The center of heaven is you, and the truth keeps weighing me down. No matter what you have done, you are the Godhead, the chosen one. The center of heaven is you, and the truth keeps weighing me down. No matter what you have done, you are the Shall we